it's Veronica and Naomi. And if you've been in the rainbow hiking community recently, you've probably seen all this talk about like acting like it's doomsday or like the Rainbow High rebrand is horrible and just stuff like that. But we heard us say that maybe there's more to come. Yeah. So, first, let's address the elephant in the room. We all know this little quote unquote rebrand. It's coming 2024. But we also want to explain what the difference between a rebrand, especially a soft rebrand, like what we're dealing with, and a full reboot is. So, if you've been in the Monster High community in 2016, you'll know what a full reboot is. Basically, all of the lore and the canon is just wiped from existence. Everything is restarted. The characters are changed for better or for worse. And it's just, yeah, everything is changed about the line. Yeah, it uses the same characters. So it feels familiar, but not familiar. Yeah, reboots change everything. Soft reboots, by comparison, don't alter as much. An example of a soft reboot would be Mattel changing the face molds on the Ever After High dolls a bit during that time, giving them more smiley face molds in place of their more neutral expression face molds. And it's just, and that is a very minor change compared to what happened to Monster High with its definitely much more serious reboot. Because the lore was changed, the character designs were changed. Basically, everything was changed. So, what Rainbow High is going through, it was never confirmed any characters are going. It was never confirmed Rainbow High or Shadow High was ending. Even if some people are claiming that, there's no solid proof of any of that being true. So nothing is canceled. The only real elephant in the room is the addition of one of the Poopsie creatures from the Poopsie Slime Surprise line showing up in the Rainbow High show. And yeah, while this may show a shift in demographic change, as maybe it's a little hint that maybe they're trying to aim at kids just a little bit, it's not showing a decline in the quality of the dolls. It's not showing as much negative impact as those reboots that we mentioned before. So, look, our doll mommy feels like this reboot, this rebrand, is at least a very, very soft reboot. On if you want to consider it a reboot, even. And it's like, we get it. A lot of people don't like the Poopsie pets. We personally feel like they could have been better introduced into the show. But why would you hate on a doll line just for something like that? It really seems a bit extreme. Like, consider it. the Rainbow High dolls individually are stunning. They're beautiful. They're breathtaking. The quality of the clothing is higher than any other Playline doll line on the market at the time, and people are talking doomsday about some Poopsly slime surprise pets. Seems extreme, doesn't it? But whatever happens, we are going to continue collecting Rainbow High, collecting Shadow High, and see where it goes. We have faith that it is not a bad type of rebrand, and things could get better. Things could look up. But seriously, we are just getting a little sick of seeing this doomsday talk. Something we kind of use to cope with it is by comparing each of the Poopsie creatures to Pokemon. Because in the Pokemon universe, Pokemon naturally coexist alongside humans. Even in each game's intro, it's described that Pokemon have existed for generations. And they've existed alongside humans in the games as battle monsters, as their pets. And it's a simple concept that is beautifully explained in the intro of each game. And it's just... that is something we're hoping that the Rainbow High show covers. Even if it's just one episode. Poopsie lore. Where do these creatures come from? Why are they suddenly in this universe? So you see, even if this situation seems hopeless, it isn't as hopeless as it seems, because we don't have the full story regarding the Poopsie creatures yet. We don't know the extent of what MGA is going to be doing with these creatures. Maybe it will look better in the future. Maybe it will improve. And I know in one of our fan fictions, we joke about the Poopsie slime surprise line and make it seem like nightmare fuel. But honestly, small elements of that line returning aren't the worst possible fate a doll line could have. Because you're not seeing the pooping unicorns again. You're just seeing the smaller pets. It's not even returning in large doses. It's very, very small aspects of that line returning. It's not even altering the lore that much, other than mysteriously adding magic to that universe. So, why are people complaining? If anything, there's potential here. Potential to flesh this story out. Potential to show more of what is yet to come. And we're just here to explain this. Because we get it. Reboots can be scary. If you were around to see some of the reactions during the Monster High Generation 2 reboot in 2016, some of them were very extreme. and having survived that time, us and our doll mommy feel well equipped to survive whatever this rebrand is bringing, because it's certainly not nearly as dire as those past situations, or as it may seem. Well, goodbye, mysterious audience. I love you. Naomi loves you. And we hope that if you can, try to have faith in the High Line. Don't give up on it, because it's beautiful. It's amazing. And if what its future brings is that this next chapter of its story, we're ready for it. And we can't wait to see what happens next.